what the fuck are we doing when it comes to foam rolling aimlessly before a workout? There's no specificity there. Like, you don't even understand what you're doing. You're just rolling around on this cylindrical object on the ground, like hitting your quads, your hams, your
It's because you're sore.
Well, then you shouldn't be going into a hard workout right after that.
Maybe because you trained for 12 straight weeks. And never
Yeah,
took
maybe. But let's like take the tool and use it for maybe its purpose. You know,
Aaron's point is that they're missing the goal. They're not objective driven here. They don't understand what the goal is.
Say, hey,
right?
coach, what am I doing today? What's the primary lift? Okay, I should open up these areas, or I should activate these areas. If I need to activate it, I'm going to foam roll fast, if that's going to be your tool of choice. If you're done with your workout, you should probably foam stay. I like to use that. Instead of rolling around, just lay your body on that thing and let the tension dissipate.
But really, you need an intention. You know, if you are going to get on the foam roller or move around or do a foam stay, you need an intention. You should say like, oh, I can't touch my toes, but if I do my foam stay in my back or in my hammies, now I can touch my toes. And I know that was like that. We spoke of Coach Vince Minnie not that while back, and I when I used to work out with him on Saturday mornings, his body would require 20 minutes of foam rolling. He's like, Russ, I cannot do a squat without this. And he's an ex-NFL. His body's been through hell and back. So, you know, if you're built like Vince, you do probably have to bend some of those muscles. But most of us haven't fractured every bone in our body.
Yeah. So but I get the youth athlete over here that's Gumby and like hasn't really put any tension through their body at all, and they're over there rolling on the foam roller like it's going to do some magical thing to them. I'm like, dude, get off and start going to dynamic warm-up.
You haven't earned your way to a foam stay. You haven't lived, son.
I'm like 2 decades older than you.
The point is, it's got to be objective driven.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to have a goal. If your goal is to decrease tone tissue, relax, get some more mobility, you need to foam stay.
Foam stay, baby.
If your goal is to activate and get things ramped up, you need to move quickly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think you'd be less pissed if it was objective driven.
And if they told me like, hey, what are you doing that for? Hey, coach, I'm doing it for my hinge
Down
today.
regulating.
Down regulating, making sure I'm going slow and deep. Don't worry, I'll do the fast stuff when I need to get active.
Yeah.
Dialed.
So the take home message there for sure is that if we have tissue that's tight, a tissue that's limited in range, then using long progressive holds, which the foam stay is a great way to think of that. Because foam rolling is misnamed, that you don't have to be rolling on the same back and forth. If you got tight tissue that's locked up or trigger points and such, get on there, lay on there, and let it relax. The research here supports 90 seconds plus of relaxation period.
That's neural adaptation.
It's a minute and a half.
It's fast, baby.
Getting that tissue to let go.
Just bring it full circle.
Yeah. And then on the other end of the spectrum, be like, hey, like I feel I'm getting ready for my workout. I want to get ramped up. You know, I took my C4 and I'm ready to go. And then now I'm going to get in and I'm going to do some oscillatory work. So maybe you use a Theragun, or use some sort of vibration tool, or use a foam roller, and you do some quick rapid rolling. That's going to have a more activation component where it's going to wake your brain up, wake the nervous system up, and prep you for activity. So that's what we're talking about, and having some purpose behind your foam rolling event for sure. So
Isn't C4 illegal now, or no? Or is that one still out there? Or NO Explode is illegal. One of those things is not out there anymore, right?
yeah, they're all a little bit on edge for me. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I can't do any caffeine. Period. So that's
Just smell ammonium next time.
I
That's
shouldn't do.
fine.
Yeah, it's
I don't need it.
That stuff's legit. I know. I saw some of the C4 the other day.
Huh.
Good luck.
I think it's amazing. Yeah, I don't condone it necessarily. Something that powerful, I don't know that can be good for you for prolonged use. I mean, it's interesting.